Hey everyone, it's Justin. Thank you for watching and welcome to my house. And actually, I should say thank you for watching and or listening. If you hadn't heard already, you can get this same content, SSH or ServiceNow Store highlights, in your favorite podcasting app. So put your phone down, go search for it right there. Actually, pick your phone up and go search for it there. Let's get started on this week's episode. We are finally back down to normal numbers. I have 23 application updates for this episode. So back you can see, or you can hear, we were in the hundreds there as Vancouver released and post Vancouver. So for this episode, just 23 updates. Let's actually look at the details on those 23 updates. I'm just going to change the group by here to category and show the bar chart of what that looks like. So let's select this week's episode, SSH 10202023, and we have 4 compatibility updates, 1 downgrade, haven't had one of those in a minute, 3 fixes, 9 highlights, 5 new releases, and 1 release notes fail. All right, let's take a look at that breakdown. We'll hop in here and let's start with the compatibility updates. Only got 4 of them this week. Biz Design Integration, Info BIP Notify, Vulnerability Response Integration with Qualys WAS, and Zoom In all had compatibility updates to Vancouver. So no Utah ones in this batch, just Vancouver updates. Next was that downgrade, Microsoft Azure Automation Spoke. Let's actually open that up so you can see what a downgrade looks like. They had previously released version 1.04 on September 7th, 2023. We have been downgraded back to version 1.0.3 because the previous version was withdrawn on October 11th, 2023 as no longer supported. So that's what a downgrade means and how I determine that. Next up are the fixes, only 3 of them this week. 1E CMDB Connect, 1E Virtual Assistant, and Service Graph Connector for Armis all had some minor fixes, right? Not worth spending a lot of time on in the episode to talk about. And last, we had 1 release notes fails, Evolving Change Analytics for ITSM. They are on version 8, and all of their release notes are behind a registration wall. You can't see it, so if you are a customer of theirs, you're going to have to go check out their support site to see what's new in version 8. And that brings us to our new releases. So let's get started. First on our list, ADVVISE PPM QuickStart. Streamline the project portfolio management journey. Key features: idea and demand management, project and portfolio management, resource management, innovation management. Technical features: plugin activation, setup of rights and default groups and link to PPM specific roles, and map department structure and assign users accordingly. Let's scroll up and see if there's some screenshots. Nope screenshots on this one. And so that's what's new from ADVVISE Consulting GmbH. Next on our list of new releases, Boomi LP brought us Drive Data Excellence in your ServiceNow CMDB with Boomi. Quickly and easy to integrate and harmonize your key enterprise applications with your ServiceNow platform. Let's take a look at the key features for this one. Synchronized configuration item updates applied in ServiceNow with Boomi MDH, so changes can be easily governed across all enterprise systems managing matching data. Deliver enriched configuration item updates back to ServiceNow by tapping into sources and data quality providers synchronized with Boomi and MDH. They do have screenshots on this one. First up is a Boomi configuration item staging table, and we've got the Boomi configuration item example content, Boomi MDH golden records. Not sure what golden means, but it sounds good. Boomi MDH integration process, showing the flow, the flow that's there. And let's see, back to the staging table, our first screenshot. So that's what's new from the team at Boomi LP. Next on the list of new releases is Fusion3 Consulting Road to Resilience, a comprehensive and structured approach to business continuity management, simplifying the process of identifying critical business components and ensuring preparedness during disruptions. Key features on this one: data readiness assessment, process definition aligned with out of the box as much as possible, defined requirements, and a roadmap to get to the next phase of resiliency. Technical features: defined areas for automated communications, leverage approval engines and Flow Designer to build automation, and integrate to the CMDB. No screenshots on this one, so off to our next one from the Microsoft Alliance. Microsoft Entra Permissions Management, streamline permissions on-demand requests through ServiceNow. Key features: create permissions on demand, or POD. Requests from individuals are on behalf of workload identities from the ServiceNow platform. Approve or reject a POD request from ServiceNow. Notify a user when their permissions are assigned or revoked. Configure and connect a custom approval flow to a request flow. And configure and limit the users/groups by allowing them to access specific authorization systems, policies, and roles through filter conditions. We've got the two screenshots here. One is the Microsoft Entra permissions management landing page, and next is the MEPM approvals page. And I think that's it for screenshots from the team at Microsoft Alliance. Last on our list of new releases, coming from DevGoats LLC, love the name, Request Conversion Management, seamless ticket to request, transforming efficiency with request conversion management. Key features: seamless conversion, data mapping, closed loop updates, and certified for incident management. Let's take a look at their screenshots. Here we've got the create request modal popping up, showing a selection of a catalog item from an incident. Here's the table map configuration, where you map the different incident table fields to request table fields. And here is a video on YouTube that I'm not going to click on because you're already watching or listening to this podcast. So next on the list is going to be our list of highlights. So let's check those out. We only have 9 this week, and we'll start with one of my favorites. If you've been watching, you're going to know why here in a second. Automation app updated to version 3.0.6, and they left me a bunch of emojis. I love it. They are thrilled to announce or introduce Automation App version 3, loaded with exciting new features, crucial bug fixes, and some tech upgrades to elevate your automation experience. Here's the lowdown on what's changed. When it comes to new features: runbook insights, module access, runbook version comparison, enhanced search, documentation and support links, runtime exceptions, one-step runbook creation, account settings, integration with Polaris UI, and efficient snippets. Sorry, I messed that up twice. They also have some bug fixes, speedy module imports, and Azure Patch Management fix, and some technical or nerdy changes: React upgrade, Bootstrap enhancement, and ECMA script boost as they move from ES5 to ES12. They're dedicated to continually improving their app to make your automation journey smoother and more efficient, and they hope you enjoy these enhancements and stay tuned for more exciting updates in the future with a party emoji. Thank you for choosing or listening to the Automation app, and I love reading their release notes. Thank you guys for putting together some very nice release notes. Next up, it's going to be Book and Pay was updated to version 4.0.2, and in this one, they've got both Vancouver compatibility and Trust Portal. Not great on the details team, especially after that great example we just saw from the team, our Automation app. But next up, Care AR for CSM, FSM, ITSM, and the Care AR Spoke. They are all highlights, but they all have the same release notes, so I'm just going to pull up one of them for you here rather than read all of them. Versions 23.02.01 or similar, and they've brought Vancouver support, insert experience in knowledge, and language support, now supporting English, Portuguese, Brazilian Portuguese, Italian, Spanish, Japanese, and simplified Chinese. So most of them were around that, and so 4 big updates from the team at Care AR. Next up is Certify. Certify was updated to version 5, and in this version, they've brought improvements to the Certify portal, campaign definitions, and verification tasks and elements. When it comes to Certify portal, instructions for campaign definitions and recertification items now display on the verification task portal. Reference icon pop-up view for campaign definitions. New field on campaign definitions. New HTML field added to the campaign definition and recertification item table. Assign multiple reviewers to verification tasks, and create record field on verification elements to capture the record created from triggered flows or workflows. All right, that's what's new from Certify. Next is going to be integration for Harness software delivery platform, updated to version 1.0.2. And in this one, the application, actually, I think it's just the third item here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so that's what's new, is the third item. This app allows the user to search for form templates via Template Listing API. So that's what's new. Oh, and it's Vancouver. Forgot to highlight that up here too. They've also got Vancouver compatibility on that release. Next and last on our list is going to be SwissTool. SwissTool was updated to version 1.4.4, and they've brought us added support for standalone SwissTool process flow widget without the SwissTool form, and File Manager added additional URL filter options. And that, my friends, is the entire episode. Let's take a look at the summary here again real quick. You just saw 5 new releases, 9 highlights, 4 compatibility updates, 3 fixes, 1 downgrade, and 1 release note fail. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please like, please subscribe, video or audio podcasts, or share it with somebody who you think might be interested in what's new and what got updated in the ServiceNow store. And until next time, don't forget to always be learning.